A reading from the first letter of Paul to the Corinthians. Brothers and sisters, thus should one regard us as servants of Christ and stewards of the mysteries of God. Now it is of course required of stewards that they be found trustworthy. It does not concern me in the least that I be judged by you or any human tribunal. I do not even pass judgment on myself. I am not conscious of anything against me. But I do not thereby stand acquitted. The one who judges me is the Lord. Therefore, do not make any judgment before the appointed time until the Lord comes. For he will bring to light what is hidden in darkness, and will manifest the motives of our hearts, and then everyone will receive praise from God. The word of the Lord.
Our second reading for this Sunday is taken from the first letter of St. Paul to the Corinthians. We have been reflecting on serving God in faith. Faith, true faith in God, enables us to serve God worthily and adequately. In the first reading from the prophet Isaiah, the suffering people Israel thought that God had already forgotten them. But God assured them, I love you. I will never forget you. Even if your mother forget you, I will never forget you. This is a way of rekindling faith in the heart of Israel and telling Israel, yes, faith doesn't mean that everything will be smooth all the time. When things get rough, you know someone remembers you. Someone cares for you. God. So put your faith in the loving God. In the second reading, St. Paul has a unique experience as an apostle and even as an administrator of a local community, the Christian community in Corinth. He tried his best to be a good apostle and administrator. In fact, he tells us in the second reading that one characteristic of a good administrator is that he be trustworthy. But when you look at the Corinthian community, you would see divisions. Some are for Paul, some are for Apollos, some are for Cephas. And that hurt Paul so much. He even declared, have you forgotten Jesus? Who are we? Who is Cephas? Who is Apollos? Who is Paul? But for the administrator of that community to see the divisions, the jealousies, he probably was feeling not only down, but doubtful. But what sustained him? Faith. Faith in God. He says, I have nothing on my conscience, but I trust God. God who will be my judge. I have done what I could. I do not judge myself. I do not judge anyone else. I just have faith in God. And I know that God, who reads human hearts, is just. So I will trust in God even in the judgment of God. For I will not get any fair judgment from the people of this world. I have my faith in God, and God is just. So let God judge me. And he trusts that all what is hidden will come to the light, and God will give each one the proper reward. Hopefully all of us will get rewards, but what we deserve. Here is a servant who is not weighed down by the lack of good results in his apostolate, by the harsh judgments that he heard from critics, he continued to serve because of his trust and faith in God. So a person who trusts in God will not stop serving.